pressure wash. Give me one. Right here.
What up, guys? It's your boy Darren Hall. I am CEO of Routine Project Maintenance. I want you guys to do one thing. Relieve your stress by giving me your mess, where I paint and pressure wash. Pretty much I'm a handyman. There's my email at the bottom. Holla at me. Yeah, appreciate you, honey babe. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Darren Hole, CEO of Routine Project Maintenance, where I am the stress reliever. Like I said, relieve your stress by giving me your mess with pressure wash, paint, etc. So give me a shot on my email. Yeah, right at the bottom. I'm gonna pull up and get the job done. Should go right there. Y'all better get with your boy. Pressure wash. Routine Project Maintenance. One of my clients.
I know what you think.
Y'all better get with your boy. Pressure wash. Routine Project Maintenance. One of my clients. Alright. So you will come back and smooth everything off for you. And caulk up at the top. Alright, Miss Joyce, show you what we did. Combed all that off. That was really rough there. Caulked everything at the top. Sand at the bottom. Alright. What's up, y'all? Just got my new little tiny gun for my soft washing. My turn off shut off valve that run through my water line for my gun. This is my soft pressure washing line right here, which the chemicals flow through here. I can decide to turn it up and down. My new gun. These you're gonna need those right there, guys. So letting y'all see a little bit of my system. What up, guys? It's your boy Darren Hall. I am CEO of Routine Project Maintenance. I want you guys to do one thing. Relieve your stress by giving me your mess, where I paint and pressure wash. Pretty much I'm a handyman. There's my email at the bottom. Holla at me. Hi, this is Darren Hall Sr., where I am CEO of RPM, known as Routine Project Maintenance, in the Denham Spring, Baton Rouge, and Watson area. Also, we cover Livingston Parish. We will do your pressure washing and painting and just routine maintenance around your property. Don't forget, you relieve your stress by giving us your mess. Thanks. Give me a call. That's coming from that gas nozzle. You can literally see chemicals. See that? Well, today is the day we pick up the trailer that I purchased off of Marketplace. Alright guys, this is the trailer I told y'all I was coming to get, 5x8. My good buddy, Mr. Luke, he kept it for me for about 5 days. So there y'all go. Family with me. Thank you. Looking at that mold come off that window there, at the top over the front door. Look at that black mold that was up there on the side. Yeah. Okay, so this is my second application on the wood back here, the shed. It's the second application. My wife did one and now I'm doing another one. We'll do it twice so that way, you know, whatever don't come up, just, you know, it's in the surface real good. All right. Okay, so this is my second application on the wood back here, the shed. It's the second application. Alright guys, so we've been doing a pressure wash today, and it's taking us a lot longer because my downstream injector is acting up. So we just went with the regular old pump on this house here. 2-story, all the way around, patio in the back, and a driveway. And also they have this little thing back there. So we've been out here maybe 4 hours. It's taking us a while, but the downstream injector wasn't working, guys. So we'll have this driveway done, and we'll be out of here. Alright guys, so this is a small tutorial on how a 2.5 per gallon pressure washer does not answer all the questions when you're doing a pressure wash. So yesterday I ran into some issues where my downstream injector would not pump out my solution. And I was so frustrated, I had to run out to buy a pump gallon to get the job did. So my point to this is, after evaluating this morning when I came home to find out why wasn't my downstream injector working, my solution was I had a 100-foot hose and a 50-foot hose connected to the generator, which not allowed enough pressure to come through the line to pull out the solution. Okay? So when I got up this morning and I tested it out, I put the same system I had yesterday that did not work. I redid it at my home. After I noticed it wasn't working, I took the 100-foot hose out and put back on the 25-foot hose. And it worked perfectly with the 50-foot water hose. So my 25-foot pressure line and 50-foot water hose worked perfectly. So the moral to the story is, let me get back in the camera. The moral to this story was, if you use a 100-foot hose, 50-foot hose on a 2.5 gallon generator, 9 times out of 10, your downstream injector will not work. So what we went back to this morning after testing it, my 25-foot pressure hose with the 50-foot water hose worked fine. So any new guys that's coming into the business, this could possibly help you. If you have a 2.5 gallon per minute pressure washer, do not put that much extension on your pressure hose. Maybe 50-foot would do it. I don't have a 50-foot line. I'm pretty sure 50 instead of 100 would do it. Because my 50-foot water hose, I got the same amount of pressure. But the 100 feet pressure line, it would not extract the downstream injector. So this is RPM. I am Sensei 9. I hope this would be able to help one of you guys that's getting into the pressure washing business to not make the mistake I made, which cost me 5 hours of labor that should have cost me maybe 2.5 hours, because it was a pretty huge property. The surface cleaner did its job, but it was not coming out proper because I had the 100-foot hose, so I only got a maximized amount of pressure, which caused me have to even do the surface cleaner a lot longer than it would have with a 100 or 50, with a 25 feet or 50 pressure line. All right, so a recap: a 25-foot pressure line, 50 a 50-foot water hose can work perfectly on a 2.5 gallons per minute pressure washer. A 100-foot pressure line will not. You'll be there all day. Your downstream injectors won't kick in, and you'll have to pump like I did with a regular pump and spray. So this is Sensei. I appreciate you guys subbing to my channel. This is RPM versus DZM1. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Let me take some videos of this here. Alright. We're gonna remove all of these little tacks and all of that stuff that's around there too.
That's good luck tax.
Oh, that's good luck? Okay, alright. We'll leave them there then.
I want to model it.
Alright. Anything back here too, Mr. Buddy? Okay. All right. Yep. All right, guys, we're doing a pressure wash right next door to the house, and showing y'all what Truth is doing. I'm going on the other side. All right, hold on. I'm showing them a little bit how to catch. Don't pressure wash up there until you coming out. Don't pressure wash on that end until you coming out at the top. Yeah, you already did it now. Yeah, don't come too close, because remember there's bleach in there. Yeah, catch the top. Did you catch up under here?
I did.
All right, on both ends. All right. Don't get too close. You ain't got to get that close. There you go. You got to get that close. There you go. Make sure you catch up under your overhang, and you can see where I stop. Teaching True to the game. Teaching her the game. There you go. Now step back so the water don't get you. Step back some. It's gonna reach. It's gonna reach. too long at 50
For what?
to pull out the to suck out.
Because it was sucking, it was pushing it back in here, but
I know it ain't supposed to do that.
like something to cut it off from there.
Oh, give me that other gray one.
Where is
It's hanging on the wall. Let me see that other gray one because it was doing it, remember? It was sucking it out.
I mean, yeah, it's pushing water back in.
Not supposed to be doing it. That's why I want to come out here. That's the one that was working. I mean, I'm gonna have to pull this around more. Sucking out.
It's pushing the water into the bucket, right? Because I thought, okay, that was supposed to switch it over.
Well, it is, but I'm having trouble with trying to make sure it's pulling out. Cause we still got see some of this here.
You got the front?
Yeah, not coming on. Yeah. So what you're gonna do is rinse, honey babe. You're gonna rinse that part again and this part there, and then we're gonna do the surface. So y'all, we just getting a little training in here. Clean this camera on. I can't see nothing. All right, so. The first.
Cool. She like how I rock, how I move.
What up, guys? Your boy Darren Hall. I am CEO of Routine Project Maintenance. I want you guys to do one thing. Relieve your stress by giving me your mess.
Say something, please, nigga. Oh, we just hit.
There you go. Go for a ride? No, I don't want dirt in my pants up there. All right, we going in there now. All right, guys. So we just cleaned this one here. I mean, we just cleaned that one, and it was in the condition of this in a minute or two time. And now we're just cleaning off the door, getting the SH out of here on the glove, the club car mobile soft wash. And you can see that the management over here is taking the before and after, and also how we compare it. Right. So it's very quiet, efficient. I appreciate that. Very I have a good one. Or mobile soft wash. And you can see that the management over here is taking the before and after, and also how we compare it. Right. So it's very quiet, efficient. The first. Hey guys, like this. So this is RPM. We just demonstrated at the Wood Creek storage for the management here. And would you say the portion that I use as far as SH, how long did it take to start going from here to there?
Well, it started immediately.
And you walked to your office and came back.
And so a minute.
Maybe a minute?
Maybe a minute. Very,
That's what we're doing, guys.
Very good.
That's what we're doing. We're turning this into a more efficient, quiet system, and we'll get it done in a timely manner. And I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to pitch my first customer with the mobile that we contract.
Yes, sir.
What up, guys? Your boy Darren Hall. I am CEO of Routine Project Maintenance. I want you guys to do one thing. Relieve your stress by giving me your mess. The first. What up?
how I move.
What up, guys? It's your boy Jammy Hall, YMC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my SH, turn it on, maybe 2. Let's see. Put it on 1 just so it can come out just a little, and my soap on the same. So the surfactant is on 1, and the soap is on 1, and water is up. Now when I begin to spray, you're gonna see it starts to move. See that one moving? It's pulling it, and it's pulling that too. See that? It's pulling the soap out and the bleach. Now I'll give y'all a clear shot from this both angles. See that? That's gonna clean the system. Clean anything that I try to clean. I'm gonna shut them off. Shut them off. Now I'm gonna run plain water to clean out the system a little bit. Now notice they're not pumping. The only reason it's moving because it's going to the bottom of that hose. Look at the distance on that. See? Hook it back up. And these here are my nozzles, my tips. I only use rinse and soap. That's the only ones I use. Black is for wide spray. I never use this unless it's on bricks, and we never use yellow. So let me explain to y'all the difference. You see this tiny, tiny little hole? The smaller the hole, the more pressure comes out. The wider the tip, the less pressure, which will pull my soap and surfactants out of here. If it's on a small hole, it will not pull it out. It won't. You see how big that black one is? It's for soap. So I only use black or pink. Watch that. Look at that. See that? See how wide that hole is? Hold up. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of dark. You see the difference? That right there from the buffer machine and the tanks. So I have these on here just for if I have a pressure wash job. My pressure washing system is for concrete only. I never use this here unless I'm trying to clean out something that it won't tear nothing up. But this is RPM, routine project maintenance. I have pressure wash because I do pressure wash, but I am a soft water, low pressure, soft wash handyman. Hey guys, good morning. See, I'm still fixing up my mobile car pressure wash system. I just got my rails in. That's gonna go on my trailer or inside my truck, it depends. So yeah, we're just loading up, getting ready for season. I got a few of these. This is my rust. This is for that rust, that outdoor rust in driveways, and could be on some homes. And we'll put this back up. But yeah, so we're working on RPM. We're getting it together for the season when it come around, making sure everything's tight. I put my ladder up there so that when we have a little bit higher distance, we can kind of just jump on a 6-footer. Actually, I want to take and run some clean water in here, let you guys see what I'm doing. guys see this right here. Kind of all right, guys. So we're just got my reels in, my high pressure reel and my hose reel, and we're gonna mount that on the truck. I think I'm gonna just build me a platform to go on my truck that's out there, and get some of this water out here. Let y'all see the system runs. Oh, it's turned off, so I still have it turned off. But
She like how I rock, how I move. Each step I'm dripping, I'm flying in your dude. Please make no mistake, let's believe I bust the two. Always with the gun, always with that. Always with that shit, nigga. Say something, please, nigga. Oh, and we just hit, nigga. Pull up and we zip, nigga. Every time we pop out, you know we just ball out. Come here, bitch, don't call out. Yeah, this ain't that regular. When you need it, just hit on my cellular. I promise I'm having them girls. I get this shit from my boy out in ya. I see we keep them, don't never just tell. Take it with you up to heaven to hell. Get high as the fucking I always propel. Hot as the fucking this box, not a cell. Yeah, cameras out of the street. Imagine them young niggas snatching your dinner plate. Fuck on your bitch right after your dinner day. You gotta run at this thing and top tippy shit. Man, I'm on the grind, I'm running the town. You got you an issue, you holler at me. Every time I see them, it's gonna be R.I.P. Every time they see me, it's gonna be the same thing. I don't give a fuck, nigga, I'm hustling, man. I've been on my grind and nothing has changed. We still have emotion, we blow out your brain. Yeah, fuck what you heard, you misunderstood. I got me a Glock and it's under the hood. I got me a chopper, it's right where I see it. You fuck with me, fuck I'ma blow off your dick. Tell your little hoe not to fuck with this shit. How does your nigga, I'm having temptation. Stick to your bitch in the memory creation. But you fuck with me wrong. Came a long way from not being his own. Yeah, I had to crunch on my throne. Tell them young niggas don't fuck with me wrong. Yeah, we send them shots that you don't cool. She like how I ride, how I move. Each step I'm dripping, I'm flyer than your dude. Please don't no mistake, let's believe I bust that too. And I always with that gun, I ain't with it. Always with the shit, say something, please, knowing we just hit, pull up and we zip, every time we pop out, knowing we just ball out. Come here, bitch, don't call out. Oh, oh, yeah. I'm one, it ain't fair, yeah. We do it wrong and we don't care, yeah. They got a problem, they gon' stay, yeah. But they ain't gon' touch shit. Get them moving around furniture, yeah. Them niggas, they know what I mean. I ain't do nothing but stepping on this. And I'm getting straight back to the green. Blue Honcho sitting right here on the dash. Got a problem, we back on your ass. Tell them young niggas don't do it for that. Come do it for me, I got cash. Always with that shit, nigga. Say something, blitz, nigga. Knowing we just hit, nigga. Pull up and we zip, nigga. Every time we pop out, knowing we just ball out. Come here, bitch, don't call out. It's a regular, regular. When you need me, just hit on my cellular. Man, I promise I'm having them bills. You do shit for my boy out in jail. Keep our secrets, don't ever just tell. Take him with you to heaven to hell. I get high as the fuck up a bill. In the box, nigga, never a sell. Canvas, I illustrate. Murder anything, they ain't come with us, they perpetrate. Act like you with me, but know when you have it. Came out that we took off you suckers' plates. Hey, yeah. Okay, we clicking, let's talk about getting this moolah out here on another level. I'm talking about money so long, made the feet up perform every night I can swap the bezel. I'm talking this still up for nicking for sure. When I blow out, I'm rocking that heavy metal. Back then in the cut when they locked me up, I had rode on the bus through the fucking jug. And we coming from nothing, we made it. Can never ever be basic. My niggas, we cut out the base. My niggas, we gun out the basement. You know what the deal is, but we had one. Better watch your mouth, better watch your head. We ain't playing games, we ain't never scared. Pull up on your ass, do your ass dead. Cutthroat, young niggas, no Perkins, just juggies. Rolling hard with my niggas, stepping hard with my niggas. Back door, we hit that. Hold it tight, it got kicked back. You can get your wig snapped. Fuck it, zip 'em off, ain't no looking back. Okay, we clicking, let's talking about getting this moolah out here on another level. I'm talking about money so long, made your feet up off farm every night, I can swap the belly. I'm talking this still up for nicking for sure, and I'm bustin', I'm rocking out heavy metal. You know that bitch on me, don't get out the way. This shit out of play, for pepper today. Turn up. In the mix with this motherfucking clip, get hit in your head, dippin' like potato chip. We ain't tryna do nothing, run it up real quick. You guys, you a problem, nigga, fix that shit. I just swear with this bitch, everything legit. Y'all niggas ain't real, y'all niggas ain't shit. I done climb out the gutter, just me and my bro. Okay, we clicking, let's talk about getting this moolah out here on another level. I'm talking about money so long, made your feet up perform every night, I can swap the bezel. I'm talking this still up for nicking for sure. When I blow out, I'm rocking that heavy man. But then in the cut when they locked me up, I had rode on the bus through the fucking dust. And we coming from nothing, we made it. Can never ever be basic. My niggas, we cut out the basement. My niggas, we gun out the basement. You know what the deal is, but we had one. Better watch your mouth, better watch your head. We ain't playing games, we ain't never scared. Pull up on your ass, do your ass dead. Free all of my guys till they free. Free my niggas. If you won't smoke with them, won't smoke with me. Won't smoke with me, let's go. See me when you see me in them streets. You know we ride slow. And I retaliate straight off the beat. That's on my mama, nigga. call me what you want, can't call me cheap. And every time you see me, I keep that glee. Them niggas acting tough, but they ain't me. My boys ready to get you for the free. Please, get up out your body. We gon' catch your body. I pop ops like Molly. I don't trust no nigga.
Can't have snakes and snitches around me.
You say you 100.
Bitch, don't tell nobody. Bitch,
Bitch, don't tell nobody.
bitch, don't tell nobody.
Bitch, don't tell nobody.
Bitch, don't tell nobody. Bitch, you'll be another body. I know how to catch a homie, bitch. Did not tell nobody, bitch.
Hey, I'm
Ayy.
skied up for no reason. Understand that.
And if I catch you for no reason, I'ma lay you flat.
Cause all I do is set that pack, screaming free my nigga Hatch. You got issues, where is that? We gon' pop up where you at, bitch.
Let's go.
This ain't none of that. You won't smoke with him, bitch. What's up with that? I don't mind stopping none of these little racks. I pull up with that, hit you in your. Just don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody, bitch.
Bitch, don't tell nobody. Bitch, don't tell nobody.
We gon' pop that nigga like a motherfucking Molly. Bitch, don't tell nobody. Bitch, I'm scared up for no reason. Understand that when I see you for no reason, I'ma lay you flat. I know one thing about my young ass. They gon' cook up. And if I'm telling them behind you.
Yeah. I'm cold. I had to grind on my own. You wasn't there, show me people never really cared. So now I fly all alone. She made me want, but I know not to retract. Won't let them suckers hold me back. I tiptoe on the moon as I exhale on this blast. Treading lightly with my goons to make me add and subtract. In the middle of the night, I'm catching cheers for the thrill. Shoot a cameo, you fucking with me, know we going big. In the midst of it all, you know I think about my kids. Time to lay it down, sacrifice and take a risk. I know I got them pissed, cause for the longest been the shit. What's for me, I can't prevent, I play my cards until I hit. And I ain't the gambling type, yeah, so believe the hype, or you gon' lose your life. My head on right, my click too tight, man, we can stand the fight. We never gon' lose, we climbed out the gutter. You looking like fool, I'm honest, very rude. No, I don't pick or choose, I do what I wanna do, you do what you can do. I used to kick those, me and the bros, man, fuck the fuck. When that rain came in like a half flood, got us all under construction. Don't do no bluffing, see me with it, then I own it. I'm the key component, what you been lacking, no acting. Play your role, that's how it go. Thought I was sleeping, I've been laying down on sniper shit just like I'm prone. I had to grind on my own, you wasn't there. Show me people never really care. So now I fly all alone. Shit made me wanna, but I know not to retract. Won't let them suckers hold me back. I tiptoe on the moon as I exhale on this deck. Treading lightly with my goons to make me add and subtract. In the middle of the night, I'm catching cheers there for the thrill. Hallucinating, I'm off these pills, I'm just a figment of what's real. I'm a figment of these bottles, I'm a victim to these models. Caught my wave and that's a title. Cashed out on the whip and I left with the title. No, you cannot be my brother. We can fuck like there's no tomorrow. Don't do no sorrow. Work the out like some Tabo, then just a pronto. Ball hard like I'm Lonzo. Might need a scout hoe. Bottom line, little bitty hoe. Don't waste my time, no. You know what I'm on, little nigga. Let's get this honcho. We struggled so many days, so many nights. We took so many flights. Stop fucking with us, we tryna do this shit right. I had to grind on my own. You wasn't there, show me people never really care. So now I fly all alone. Shit made me wonder, but I know not to retract. Won't let these suckers hold me back. I tiptoe on the moon as I exhale on this track. Treading lightly with my gun to make me add and subtract. In the middle of the night, I'm catching chisler for the thrill.
Shoot a cameo, you fucking with me, know we going big. In the midst of it all, you know I think about my kids. Time to lay it down, sacrifice and take a risk. I know I got them pissed for the longest, been the shit. Which for me, I can't prevent, I play my cards until I hit.
Okay.
Night together tight, they best believe that I am. But you gon' lose your life. My head on right, my click too tight, man, we can stand the fight. We never gon' lose, we climb out the gutter. You looking like fool.
I already got behind there.
Hey, fire, you melt the ice on my heart. You're one-on-one. I can't lie, you're the only one I want. Coming from the jump, you already know that I'ma be A1. And that's the realest that you could receive. Coming from a youngin' like me, tryna go as far as I desire. Get up in this motherfucker, sing to you like Mariah. I'm tryna see you. Moving, doing your thing with your passion. With the titans you've been clashing. I know your heart full of pain, and you been stressing about some things. But can I know your name? I wanna release some of them demons. Find it in your heart, they find a way to me. And we can do this shit that we supposed to see. Cause honestly, the honesty is deep in me. It's just to take it out as something different, please. I wanna take you much farther than I know to lead. Wanna be somewhere overseas with a vine bleeds. And doing this shit it up in some foreign fleas. I read this shit up from the gutter. Me and all my niggas and my sisters and my brothers. Never had nothing, we deducted from the past. And we ran up that cash and we got up on their ass. But it's all about this moment. You're running from me, I don't wanna see you get left behind. Dotted on every line, baby just take your time. If this shit is divine, you'll find us in this most perfect timing. And I ain't just rhyming, looking past all this extras. We can do whatever that we need to do better. Find me in the way, I know I'm here to stay. Cutthroat. If that water too deep and you in it, I'm jumping off the boat. Fuck what they heard and fuck what they know, I'ma show. Deep and deep and deep and deep and deep, this bond goes. But freeze, freeze, freeze. Please, you're taking me fast. I'm teaching the class. See, I gotta last. No, we need to last. Hey, fire. You melt the ice on my heart. You're one-on-one. I can't lie, you're the only one I want. Coming from the jump, you already know that I'ma be A1. And that's the realest that you could receive. Coming from a youngin' like me, tryna go as far as I desire. Get up in this motherfucker, sing to you like Mariah. I'm tryna see you. Moving, doing your thing with your passion. With the titans you've been clashing. I know your heart full of pain, and you been stressing about some things. But can I know your name? I wanna release some of them demons. Find it in your heart, they find a way to me. And we can do this shit that we supposed to see. Cause honestly, the honesty is deep in me. It's just to take it out as something different, please. I wanna take you much farther than I know thee. Wanna be somewhere overseas with a vine, please. And doing this shit, it up in some farm fleas. I read this shit up from the gutter. Me and all my niggas and my sisters and my brothers. Never had nothing, we deducted from the past. And we ran up that cash and we got up on their ass, but it's all about this moment. You're running from me, I don't wanna see you get left behind. Dial it on every line. Baby, just take your time. If this shit is divine, you find us in this most perfect timing. And I ain't just rhyming, we can pass it all this extras. We can do whatever that we need to do better. Find me in the way, I know I'm here to stay. Cutthroat. If that water too deep and you in it, I'm jumping off the boat. Fuck what they heard and fuck what they know, I'ma show. Deep and deep and deep and deep and deep, this bond goes. But free, free, free. You taking me fast, I'm teaching the class. See, I got it last, but we need to last.
Go tell Nana to put some water in there. Using the 2.5. So, as you can see, we're using the 2.5. Okay, so y'all can see the driveway starting to come clean, but it's a lot of gunk on there. You can see I got some signs, but I haven't did my my cutting in yet, so I'm gonna I pre-treated it again. I pre-treated again so we can get some of those lines out of there. It's a big job when you're using a 2.5. So we'll show y'all the finishing touches in about an hour or two, couple of hours. All right. Okay, guys. So, the moral to the story is taking your time to do good work and you'll be okay. I'm about to do finish this part right here. Finish this part right here. Then I'm gonna rinse. And then I'm gonna go poultry. Everything in my job. y'all can see, woosah have been applied. Check me out my next video, routine project maintenance. I am Sensei.